Welcome into the South Hockey Network, everybody, live on YouTube for another one, but not a regular season game. GBS is going against a team called the Rangers from Texas, but no, they did not just win the World Series. This is the Jesuit Dallas Rangers, a high school hockey team from just outside of Dallas, plays home games in Richardson, Texas, and made the 923-mile trip up here to the North Shore to face off against our little team from Glenview. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Dylan Ward, Gerard Boris on the camera, Brad Cesario keeping score of the top left corner of your screen tonight. And the Titans facing off against an out-of-state team for the first time since the Jamestown tournament last year, but for the first time here in Illinois. This is the Wintrust South Hockey Network, specifically Glenview Bank and Trust, our presenting sponsor here on YouTube. We thank them for all of their support in helping make broadcasts like these possible. Of course, the pregame warm-ups are sponsored by PW Jet. The Titans wearing their black jerseys today. The new primaries with the S Lightning Bolt logo in the center. The black and gold stripes down the sleeves and the middle of the jersey, as well as the pants and the socks, and the Michigan-style helmets, of course. As for the Rangers, they've got some pretty nice-looking jerseys, if I do say so myself. Sort of a cream beige color with white numbers on the back, blue pants with a beige and white stripe down the sides, and the white and blue stripe on the bottom part of the jersey, as well as the socks and the arms. And, of course, GBS hockey this season wearing gloves from True Temper Sports, and the uniform descriptions on the South Hockey Network are sponsored by True Temper Sports. So this is the SHL Showcase of 2023, the very first edition of such. The SHL playoff teams from last season, all 8 of them, ranging from Nutri-Green all the way down to Carmel in the standings last season, will play 4 games against out-of-state teams this weekend. This is not a tournament, so there will not be a championship or semifinal to qualify for. It's just simply 4 games against these teams. There are plenty of ACHA college coaches in attendance, as well as scouts for some junior hockey leagues. And the idea of this tournament is to showcase some of the players here in the SHL and, of course, these out-of-state teams. Of course, it's fun to see how these teams from 2 different divisions go up against one another. So the Rangers of Dallas, sporting a 5-6-0 record on the season. They do have 3 straight losses in their regular season down in Texas coming into this game, where they've only scored 5 goals in that 3-game stretch, most recently a 2-1 loss against Allen. So GBS, as the designated home team here in this one, will go from left to right in the first period. They will also have the last change. 17 minutes on the clock, as per usual in the Scholastic Hockey League. The face-off at center ice, ready to be taken by Will Stevens. He'll go against DeChevy. And the puck falls. We are underway. Game 1 of 4 on the weekend in the SHL Showcase. Again, these games will not count towards the regular season, but it will count towards the Titans' overall record, which is 11-4-0 on the season so far. They are 7-2-0 in the SHL after that 5-2 victory against the Stevenson Patriots last game. First period just getting started. The first period on the South Hockey Network is brought to you by The Great Escape, as you can see in the top right corner of your screen. No Wyatt Sherwood for the Titans, just like last night. He's still down in South Carolina visiting the University of. Maybe Wyatt Sherwood is tuned into this broadcast right now. We miss you in the lineup, and we're looking forward to having you back. I believe I heard Sunday for that last game of this showcase. Zhang will get it down to Chevy. Being pressured by McCauley from behind, who scored his 2nd goal of the SHL season last game. Marty McCauley steals it away, plays it off the glass and out to neutral ice. And the Rangers trying to catch the Titans in a chains. Here's a shot from the left circle. That one by Sadavian. And that's stopped by Eli Kamens, his first save of the hockey game. Now the Titans trying to force it out. Here's Blake Hoffer. He'll get it to neutral ice, looking for Zach Freemuth, but that one just over his stick. So here come the Rangers back into the zone. Fino will get it down below the goal line. Denginger being pressured in the corner by Vanderplug. They can't get it out. Pinkall keeps it in. Down to Vanderplug it goes. The sophomore will chip it out to neutral ice. Taken away. And the Rangers will backhand it back down into the zone. 2 minutes gone in this one, scoreless early on. The Titans scored 2 minutes in last night against the Stevenson Patriots from that center ice shot by Ryan Mulvey. Now behind the net, the Titans finally with some attacking zone possession. Hoffer will turn around, fire! And that's into the glove of the Rangers starting goaltender tonight, Misha Saratochev. 14:47 to go in the first period, just getting started here in Mount Prospect. All games this weekend will be played right here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena, of course the home of the St. Viator Lions from the SHL, who are a part of this showcase. We're at the center rink, if you've been to this place before, not the north rink, which is where St. Viator usually plays their home games. There's 3 rinks at this facility. The Titans will be on the center rink here 3 out of the 4 games, and then the dreaded south rink for game number 3 against Cathedral Prep tomorrow. You'll see what I mean when you tune in. Not the best angle. Pajurski can't hang on to that puck, so it's backhanded out by Thyssen. Surma back to McCauley. Marty McCauley finds Aiden Weller in neutral ice. Bailing him out, Adam Sokol coming over the line, right side. Down to the corner he goes. Sokol tried to center it, but that didn't get by the goaltender. Now Bodic can't get it out of the zone. It goes to the far side, and it's picked up by Shugru. Pajurski, Adam Sokol over the line. Taken away. Max Reynolds will dump it in down the left wing. It'll go down below the goal line. Will Hubble will pick it up, send it to the far side. Kulikowski battling for it, and Will Stevens comes up with the puck. Stevens skating through neutral ice, can't break a wall of Rangers, and Dallas will get it back out to neutral. Here's DeChevy over the line. Left wing side, pressured by Tutsius. DeChevy centers it. Nobody there to accept that pass. That just comes outside the zone. So it'll be an offsides against Wade Bryan, the sophomore of this Dallas side, and that stops the clock with 13:16 to go in the first period. Hope you found us okay on YouTube. We suspect that there might be some Ranger fans that have found us to watch their team from back home down in Texas. This one covered by Eli Kamens. Well, you better enjoy this one because Glenbrook South Hockey Club is the only team in the SHL, at least at this showcase, that broadcasts all their games, and we enjoy doing it. Dylan Ward on the call with you, Gerard Boris on the camera, as always. Kulikowski loses the face-off. It comes up high, dumped down, into the corner. Battle for possession of the puck. Jonathan Cesario out to Will Stevens, who gets it out. Now the Titans rush ahead. Will Stevens down the left wing at the circle, takes a shot, and the save is made. Covering the 5-hole was Saratochev. Now to Chevy with help from Hubble, but this will be taken by Asher Vanderplug, and he gives it up in on net. And Reynolds couldn't beat Kamens there. The net comes off its moorings. That'll stop play again. 12:33 to go in the first period. They'll bring the face-off back out to the neutral zone. Zach Freemuth is ready. 50-50 puck eventually is thrown ahead by the Titans, but grabbed away by the Rangers and back into south zone. Weller gets it to Mulvey, ahead to Hoffer. Now Zach Freemuth. Titans have a 2-on-1 Ventura with Freemuth. Zach shoots, and the pad save is made by Saratocha. Now dumped back down into the zone by the Titans. Glenbrook South leads shots on goal 4-3 here at the rink. Ryan Mulvey, left point. Down low, Hoffer. Blake Hoffer, left circle. Trying to split some D, he could not. Back up high, Ryan Mulvey shoots, and that goes into the glove of Saratocha. Ryan Mulvey, of course, the sophomore, number 14 in black for this Glenbrook South team. Has been on this varsity side since he was a freshman. Did not score a goal his freshman season, and did not score a goal this season until 2 games ago. But he's got 3 goals in his last 2 games after the 2-goal performance against the Stevenson Patriots last night for the defenseman. Now out to the neutral zone. Here come the Rangers. A shot from the right side is gloved by Eli Kamens to stop the clock again. 11:38 to go in the first period. Also happy that you are able to tune in here on this weekday afternoon. Kind of feels like Wrigley Field, Friday, 1:20 p.m. start. Sokol now, Pierce Davidson into the zone, got it back at him. Sokol takes a shot, that one off the glove of Saratocha. 11:30 to go, first period, still scoreless. Pajurski gets it to Sokol in the slot, takes a shot, and Saratocha makes it look easy as he just gloves that one and puts it aside. 7 shots on goal for the Titans, 4 for the Rangers. They'll drop the puck again at the right circle Titans attacking zone. Faceoff is taken by Glenbrook South. They try to get it up high. That one off a skate of a Ranger. Now Pajurski comes in with it. And the Rangers get it back and dump it out to neutral ice. Mulvey to Benji Pajurski, 2 men collide, and the Titans will come away with the puck. Sokol into the zone, got it sticked off of his possession. Pajurski racing in there. Benji Pajurski centered it, Davidson, and that just missed the net. Now Pajurski centers it again. Pierce has another look, and that one stopped. Now right and close, they score! Pierce Davidson didn't have a lot of room to work with, but the Titans grabbed the first lead of the game. Pierce Davidson makes it 1-0. Davidson with 3 goals in the SHL on the season. Breaks the ice here at the SHL Showcase, and this being the first game of the weekend here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Pretty sure that that's got to be the first goal of this SHL Showcase, if that ever comes up in trivia. Pierce Davidson of the Glenbrook South Titans. Plotke can't get it out. Cesario. Now eventually they do bring it out. Liam Plotke dumps it down. It'll be grabbed by Mulvey, who gets it to Vanderplug. Now Jonathan Cesario to neutralize Will Stevens. That one bounced off of his stick, and the Rangers will recover. Here's Brian skating through neutral ice, dancing around a couple defenders, centers it, and that one just out of the reach of Connor Segru. Taken ahead, Kulikowski will send it out all the way down to the Rangers zone. Cesario bumps it off a stick. Cesario, nice move, but he couldn't catch up to the puck. McCauley from the right point, and that's stopped by Saratocha. 9:28 to go in the first period. Titans lead 1-0 here in game number 1 of 4 this weekend for both these teams. Again, just a showcase, no tournament, no groups or brackets or qualification here. It's just 4 games. Illinois versus the rest of the country. Eight teams from the Scholastic Hockey League, which is, of course, the primary division. here in high school hockey in this state. Zach Freemuth catches up to the puck. Does he have a shot? Not really. He did get a stick to it, but the puck rolled about 5 miles an hour, and it was an easy cover for the goaltender. 9:03 to go, first period. Titans up 1-0. Pierce Davidson with the goal. In case you're wondering, no overtime or shootouts either. If we have an even score after 51 minutes of regulation time, the game will end as such. But apart from that, all typical SHL rules are in play. 17-minute periods with a Zamboni intermission after the second period before the third. Titans come into the zone just onside. Blake Hoffer, what a move! Centers it, Zach Freemuth, and how does that stay out? Boy, that would have been a special assist for the sophomore, number 8 in black. Zach Freemuth, the Titans' leading goal scorer and point producer, is averaging 2.33 points per game. The 4-year veteran on this varsity team for Glenbrook South, number 81 in black. Centering play, sticked out of there by Surma. Now Bowich enters the zone, but his man Alan Zhang was way off sides, and that'll stop the clock. 8:04. Neutral zone draw in front of the Glenbrook South bench. Adam Sokol wins it back. Vanderplug Tutsius ahead to Frank Surma. Surma over the line. Titans stay on side, centered it. Adam Sokol skated ahead of the puck a little bit there and couldn't get a great shot. Now behind the net. This one goes to the far side. Zhang will play it back, intercepted by Surma, centered it. Sokol! And that just missed the net wide. Jack Bowich out to neutral ice, and the Titans will reset. After the Rangers really dominated the opening couple minutes of this first period, it's been all Glenbrook South since. They lead shots on goal 14-4 here at the official rink count. Davidson looks for another, but that missed the net. This will be sent all the way down. Is it far enough for icing? No, it's waved off as the puck slowed down. And we'll keep playing here. Stevens gets his pocket picked. Here comes Fino into the zone. This one goes off the end boards and wide. Now a shot. That one stopped. Asher Vanderplug skates through neutral ice, gets it ahead. Jonathan Cesario looking to center it for Stevens, but that's picked off by Bowich. Aiden Weller ahead, Cesario. Jonathan Cesario takes a innocent shot. That one's padded away by the right pad of the goaltender. And it goes into the Dallas bench, out of play. 6:24 to go, first period. Titans lead 1-0 on the only goal of the hockey game by Pierce Davidson. A really nice goal, too. It was a scramble play in close, found the puck, and maybe 1 square foot he was able to stick handle that and put it into the corner. Stevens gets it ahead. Titans might have a 2-on-1. Will Stevens gets it to Kulikowski. Kulikowski back to Stevens, and that shot just goes high. Titans keep possession. Weller goes across Stevens. Up high, Ryan Mulvey takes a shot, flutters wide of the net. Weller picks it up in the corner, goes down low for Stevens. Stevens at the left side corner, gets hit into the boards, and Plotke can't get it to his man. Will Stevens passes it back. Kulikowski. Puck bobbling on the far side half board. Stevens finds it. Can't get a centering pass across, so here comes Plotke. Ahead to Perro. Perro being pressured by Weller will put on the brakes. Get the puck back down low, Liam Plotke. Up high, Perro again, left circle, shoots, blocked, rebounded, another shot. Wouldn't make its way to the net. Titans will take an icing here, and that'll stop the clock with 5:15 to go in the first. Dylan Ward on the call, Gerard Boris behind the camera. Brad Cesario keeping track of the scoreboard in the top left corner of your screen this afternoon. First of 4 games for the Titans this weekend. Zach Freemuth, another 2-on-1 for the Titans. Freemuth shot, and that one stopped by the pads. Now a centering pass, Hoffer. Freemuth gets it back. Freemuth goes up high. Tutsius back down to the captain. Zach Freemuth, his shot gets blocked and trickles wide. McCauley will send it down below the line. Titans with 17 shots here in the first period according to the rink count. I know we might have a different count here on our screen. Now here's Hubble. Gets around McCauley. Hubble threw it to the net. That one rolled right on the blue paint and goes wide. Now Hubble picks it up. Right circle. They can't get it out. Thrown down low and picked up by McCauley. Now another pass ahead. Zach Freemuth's got another look. Partial breakaway. He scores! Wow, he was taken down. And that could have been a penalty shot if he didn't bury it. But Zach Freemuth, tripped up by Wade Bryan, able to put that top right corner, and that's just what he does. The Titans are up to a 2-0 lead. Freemuth tied for 3rd place in the Scholastic Hockey League in points with significantly less games, although he does have the first place in the points per game, as we were mentioning earlier, 2.33 points per game for that number 81. So Davidson and Freemuth, the 2 goal scorers in that order. Dallas yet to find the board here late in the first period. Out to neutral ice, Frank Surma. To the near side, Mulvey. Ahead to Pajerski. Benji Pajerski can't get it by a man, and it's forced back out to neutral. Vanderploeg chips it. Benji Pajerski. Grabbed by Zhang, Pajerski gets it back. Sends it to Davidson, who forces it deep. Pajerski takes a hit into the end boards, and the Rangers able to get the puck ahead. Here comes Fino into the zone. Behind the net, a centering pass, but nobody there. And Pajerski will take over for the Titans. Pajerski over the line, got it to Vanderploeg, trying to dangle. Now bailing him out, Cesario. Kulikowski gets it back down to Cesario. It's going to be taken instead by Thiessen. Now Bowich takes a shot that hits the side of the net as he turned on the Jets there. No penalties in the game to this moment. It's been a pretty clean hockey game, some physicality, but all legal. Cesario backhands it down below the line. It's picked up by the Rangers. They can't hang on to the puck. They'll just get it out to neutral ice. 2-minute warning here in period number 1. Here comes Thomas Fino. Gets it ahead of McCauley. McCauley gets to the puck. Looking for another stretch pass. Finds Zach Freemuth. He's going to have another breakaway if he can catch up. And a poke check by the goalie. Now they center it, Blake Hofer. And what a save there by Saratochev. A minute and a half to play. Titans still with possession. McCauley's shot gets blocked. Takes another shot. That one with a big thud off the pad. Aiden Weller. Tried a centering pass, but a good diving block, drawing some stick taps from the Dallas bench. A minute to go in the Great Escape first period. Titans on pace to escape here with a 2-goal lead, maybe more as the centering pass goes by Hoffer's stick. Adam Sokol backhand chip. That wouldn't go. Now Liam Plotke to neutralize Aiden Weller. Dallas is changing. Titans trying to catch him. Weller drops it off Hoffer. Centering pass, nobody there. Tutsius picks it up left side, and it's gloved down at the circle. And the Rangers will take over. Can't get it outside the zone as Weller keeps it in. Centering pass, Adam Sokol. Sokol looking for a man. Gets it back to Weller. That one goes by his stick. Surma in the corner. Now Weller picks it up. Just 15 to go in the period. Adam Sokol, right point. Down to the circle, Weller. This one deflects on net, and it's covered by the goaltender. Titans will have one more attacking zone face-off with 8.7 to go. Titans now up to 20 shots here in the first period to the Rangers 5. Again, if you're joining us late, Dallas was just dominating GBS for the first 3-4 minutes of this game, but ever since it's been all Glenbrook South. And they'll escape the first period with a 2-0 lead. Oh, that's almost at the last second a tip shot, but it wouldn't go. So the teams will take a brief timeout at their benches. Again, if we do have any viewers from Texas, and it looks like we do as I take a look at the live chat, Liam Plotke. Thank you from Dallas, great announcing in camera. Well, Gerard Boris and myself, Dylan Ward, say we appreciate that. Maybe ask the refs to stop bouncing the puck at the face-off. Yeah, well, you know, all of these refs are Illinois refs, and I don't know, maybe it's just something we're used to and we don't pick up on as easily, but I will admit that the Titans have certainly been dominating at the face-off circle as well. So again, back to my point, if there are any viewers from Dallas, I'm not sure how the game flow works down in your league, but here in Illinois, it's 17-minute periods and just the brief timeout between the first and second at the benches. And then the teams go to the locker room between the second and third for an ice cut. And then they come back out. And normally in the SHL, we go to a 3-on-3 overtime and a shootout to decide games. But again, here at this showcase, any game tied after 3 periods of play will be recorded as such. Just like in the old days. Second period underway, and the second period on the South Hockey Network is of course brought to you by GelCert. And we thank our presenting sponsor, Wintrust Bank, all game long. I'm sure our power play and penalty kill sponsors are wanting a couple arms in the air from the referees. No penalties in this game yet. Up high it goes. Back to the corner. And McCauley goes to neutral ice with it. Adam Sokol over the line. Now Pajurski. And out to neutral ice it comes. And just off sides are the Rangers. And we'll drop the puck in the neutral zone. Just 48 seconds into the second period. Second period is, of course, the period of the long change, which means that your bench is on your attacking half. Makes it a little harder to change if you're being pressured in your own zone. You don't have that freedom to just quickly make a sub like you would in the first or third period. Offsides again. And another neutral zone draw coming up. Ha, much better than Live Barn, you said it. We thank everyone from Dallas, any Rangers fans tuning in. I know whenever the Titans play out-of-town teams, whether it be the Titans out of town in a tournament or other teams coming here to the Chicago area, we get plenty of viewers from those out-of-state teams because, of course, not everyone makes the trip up here to Chicago. Cesario ahead, Will Stevens. Titans lead 2-0. Pierce Davidson and Zach Freemuth with the tallies. Kulikowski back to Stevens. Impossible angle, hits the side of the net with that shot. And Kulikowski did the same from the other side. Cesario back below the line, Will Stevens. Stevens centers it, and that shot hits the post by Cesario. Nearly 3-0 Glenbrook South. It was a tough angle, but number 42 in black, Drew Iron. Now the Rangers break ahead. Fino takes a shot from up high, and that's easily into the glove of Kamens. Dylan Ward on the call, Gerard Boris behind the camera, and Brad Cesario keeping score in that top left corner of your screen. Still a lot of hockey to be played, but the Titans outperforming the Rangers to this point. 22-6 in shots on goal. There's a shot, this one hits the netting. As a matter of fact, the goaltender, Misha Saratochev, for Jesuit Dallas, is having a stellar game in spite of 2 goals allowed in the first. I mean, he's made 20 saves already, and he's made some really impressive ones, and he's made a lot of those saves as this puck is centered and grabbed away by Dallas. He's made a lot of those saves that you see where it doesn't necessarily look all that flashy, but any hockey mind would know it's an impressive one. Maybe you don't have a lot of time to react and you're able to get the glove in the right spot, or the pad or blocker, what have you. Nick Ventura, left circle, centers it. Hoffer tried to tip it on net. Diving poke check there by Saratochev. Titans keep it in the zone. Zach Freemuth with the goal tonight. Slides it to the near side, Marty McCauley. By the way, failed to mention this earlier, but for Zach Freemuth with the goal, that continues a streak for him of registering at least a point in every game played this season. And now a staring contest there near the Titan bench after the puck was touched by a high stick of Glenbrook South. In or out of the regular season of the SHL for the Titans, this is game number 16 on the year for Glenbrook South. Zach Freemuth has skated in all but one of those games. Of course, he also plays varsity golf for GBS, and he missed one game earlier in the preseason due to a golf tournament, so obviously he didn't have a point in that game. But every other game, all 15 of them he's played, including this afternoon, he's got at least a point, and in several occasions he's got multiple points. Led the Titans in point scoring last year as a junior. The year before that, second place behind Jason Band as a sophomore. Of course, he's been on this varsity team since he was a freshman, hit the 50-goal milestone last season, and he just is climbing up at a rapid rate. We'll definitely see him hit 100 this season. Maybe I shouldn't jinx it. Here's a centering pass and a one-timer tipped on net, and Reynolds missed the cage with that. Probably Dallas's best look at scoring a goal so far in the game. Now here come the Titans, a 3-on-2, Davidson left side, wires one, tried to find the top right corner, but it missed the net. No save required for Saratochev. Vanderploeg can't get it out the zone. Tutsius then forces it out. Reynolds picks it up in neutral ice for the Rangers. They dump it in. Pajurski ahead. Down the left wing, centered it. Kulikowski will eventually pick up the puck. Taken back by Thomas Fino. Intercepted by Pajurski. Pajurski looked to center. That one off a body. Pajurski down in the corner. Below the line, Cesario centered it. And Kulikowski just wasn't in his wheelhouse. Ryan Mulvey, who's got 3 goals in the last 2 games, tried a shot. That one blocked. Cesario picks it up, neutral zone. Over the line he comes. Looking for Kulikowski, but that one just passed his stick. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the Titans side here at the rink. This dump in hits a stanchion here on the ceiling. Not too low of a ceiling here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena, but certainly lower than some. This Rangers team primarily plays their home games at Richardson Stars Center in Richardson, Texas, in a northeast suburb of Dallas. I'm sure a lot of these players and coaches and parents from home are big Dallas Stars fans. I watch a lot of NHL, and boy, the Stars are looking pretty good to start the year. For what it's worth, I was rooting for them in the 2020 Stanley Cup Final against the Tampa Bay Lightning in the bubble. Speaking of Rangers, maybe some of you are happy about the Texas Rangers winning the World Series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. What a MLB playoff that was. Anyway, back to this game. Bowich into the zone down the right wing. Zach Freemuth off the boards. Nick Ventura picks it up. Ventura over the blue line, drops it off. Zach Freemuth, this shot just goes wide. Now off the end boards, they try to bank it in, and that didn't work out. 2 goals in the game, both of them scored in the first period. Pierce Davidson and Zach Freemuth responsible for that number on the scoreboard. Eli Kamen's perfect with just 7 saves required, but he's made all of them. Hoffer centers it, tipped on net, and a good glove save by Saratochev. Hoffer to Ventura there, and Nick in the slot. Just didn't get enough rubber, and it fluttered into the glove. Right circle draw, Titans attacking zone. Sokol is ready for the drop of the puck. Wins it back. McCauley reaches to keep it in the zone. Sends it down to the corner. Reynolds looks to get it out. They do bring it out to neutral ice. Davidson will intercept, so Adam Sokol back into the zone. Back to Surma. Now Sokol, and that one's taken away. Neutral ice, McCauley steals. He's got Davidson. Marty McCauley looks for a pass. Couldn't get it across. Now on net, rebound Davidson. One shot, then another, then Surma's in there. Puck still not frozen yet. And finally, there's the whistle. After a scramble play in the blue paint, Saratochev comes up and helps make the stoppage. 8:39 to go, second period. Just about halfway through regulation time, or really the game, as this game could end in a tie. Right circle faceoff coming. GBS wins the draw. Ryan Mulvey, right point. Flutters it, that's grabbed by a glove. Stevens picks the pocket. Will Stevens takes a shot. That one stopped by Saratochev. Another shot, this one blocked. Loose puck finds Kulikowski, who takes a shot. Save is made, and then he tried to baseball swing it out of midair on the rebound. That one also stopped and covered. Titans have now reached 31 shots on goal. Face-off win, Vanderploeg centers it. In the slot, backhander by Stevens. That one padded away with the right pad of Sarachotchev. Ryan Mulvey keeps it alive, right point. And the Rangers get it out to neutral ice. Now they've got a 2-on-1. Zhang down the left wing, tried a shot. Good glove save by Kamens to keep the 0 on the board. Now the other way come the Titans, maybe a 3-on-2. Vanderploeg. And the puck bobbles away, and nothing as a result of that. Now out to neutral ice, they've got another look. Here's Zhang, takes a shot, and another save by Kamens. To the neutral zone again, Zach Freemuth. It goes back for Cesario, he'll dump it in. Titans are offsides, they'll tag up, and we'll keep rolling. Ryan Mulvey backhands it down. Grabbed by Reynolds. Fino into the Titan zone. It's Vanderploeg. Puck goes into the Dallas bench. And that'll stop play with 6:59 to go, second period. Titans and Rangers, Glenbrook South and Jesuit Dallas. Here in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Maybe 30, 40 minutes north of the city of Chicago, depending on the traffic. Here's McCauley, left point, tries a shot. Ventura was trying to tip it, but he didn't get a stick to it. The puck went wide. Now Aiden Weller from the point. Did they score? What a deflection by Hoffer. And the Titans have their third goal of the game. Boy, that was sweet. A couple of JV teammates from last year connect on that one, and Blake Hoffer tips it into the corner, and the Titans lead 3-0. Gotta love those deflection goals. Especially here in high school hockey, you don't see them nearly as much as you would in higher divisions of play. But when they happen, it's something special, especially when it's as clean as that. And on their 33rd shot on goal, they get their third one by Sarachotchev. Hoffer gets it out to the neutral zone. Bowich in neutral ice. Sends a backhander down below the line. Marty McCauley picks it up. Gets it to Freemuth, near side half board, still inside Titans territory. Loose puck finds Weller, springs ahead Hoffer, another great pass. Here's a breakaway for Blake Hoffer, looking for another goal, and the save is made again. Titans can't, or they keep it in rather. Here's a shot and a rebound by Freemuth. That one wouldn't go. McCauley at the left point, slides it over Aiden Weller, wires one tipped, and that goes below the goal line. Now getting around Marty McCauley and getting a shot away. One of the Rangers, here's another centering pass by Mulvey, and an open net, swiped out of there by Surma. Another shot goes wide of the net. Under 5 minutes to go in the Gel Cert second period. Pass through neutral ice. Pajurski finds Pierce Davidson, who drops it back off for Benji Pajurski, centers it, looking for Surma, and they couldn't connect. Now the other way comes Dallas. Stripped away by Tutsius. Alex Tutsius to Vanderploeg. Intercepted by Dallas. Backhander from the slot, saved by Kamen's rebound, they score! Max Reynolds was in the right place at the right time to punch the rebound into an open net after the initial backhand shot was stopped. And the Dallas Rangers are on the board, 3-1. 4:20 to go in the second period. Max Reynolds, a freshman, by the way. Hometown being Alexandria, Virginia. A defenseman as well. Gets on the board. The sport can be incredible sometimes, and things can change in a hurry. So if you're the Titans, you've been dominating this game, but as soon as a team gets one goal on the board, sometimes you really see a shift in momentum. So Glenbrook South just got to keep their head in the game and get out of this second period with the 2-goal lead, if not add one. Titans led 2-0 after one, and each team put a puck to the back of the net here in the middle frame. Flipped out to neutral ice. This will go all the way down to the Titans' end. Vanderploeg off the glass, into the zone it goes. Stevens being pressured. Gets the puck below the goal line. Will Stevens over to the near side, Zhang. To neutral ice, Vanderploeg will take it. Try to dump it down, but it deflects off Cesario. Three to 1 the score. Glenbrook South goal scored by Davidson, Freemuth, and Hoffer in that order. Must be something about the number 8. 88, 81, and 8 on the board for Glenbrook South. Eight SHL teams here, 8 teams from out of state. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Dylan Ward here on the call with you. Gerard Boris manning the tripod. And Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena here in the North Shore of Chicago. Steven centers it, Kulikowski, and what a save in close, point blank by Saratochev. Didn't have much time to react, but his right pad was in the right place at the right time. And he keeps it just a 2-goal game. Titans win the face-off. Mulvey down to Cesario. Cesario behind the net. Comes to the far side, and Dallas gets it out of the zone. They rush ahead, a pass ahead. Liam Plotke takes a shot, fooled. Kamen's and the puck just sitting there. Is it in the net? It's waved off by the referee. The Dallas bench reacting as if they were sure that that puck had crossed the goal line. The initial shot deflected off Kamen's glove and was just sitting in the blue paint. No one knew where it was for just a moment. And then eventually a scramble play. And it doesn't look like Dallas is going to catch a break. It'll remain 3-1. They will have an attacking zone face-off at the right circle, it appears. The referee now having a discussion at the bench with the coaching staff of Jesuit Dallas. Explanation given, and we'll roll on here. Face-off win for the Titans. They arc it out to neutral. Bowich ahead, this one deflects, and it's picked up and taken away by Zach Freemuth. Now he gets it to Nick Ventura. Ventura over the line, takes a shot, well contested. It bounces off the end boards, and the goalie will put a glove on top of it. 38 shots on goal for the Titans here to the Rangers 15. With still time on the clock here in period number 2. The most shots on goal the Titans have had in a regular season game this season has been 45. I believe they had 41 or 42 last night against the Stevenson Patriots. What a pass and a goal! Oh, excuse me. But that was incredible. Zach Freemuth at the doorstep backhanded it into the open net after a great no-look pass with a backhand. How about that? His second of the game, and the Titans have their 3-goal lead right back. Back underway. 1:20 to go in the period. So what a turn of events there. Dallas gets on the board, and then they thought they had scored again. It was waved off, and then the Titans answer with another one. Zach Freemuth now with 2 goals in the game. He does have 2 hat tricks this season. What a move there by McCauley. Gets it to Tutsius, who sent it down low. Blake Hoffer. Nick Ventura. Throws it on net. That one wouldn't go. It's forced out of there. 40 seconds to go in the frame. And a pass ahead. Titans have another 2-on-1. It's Hoffer and Freemuth. Oh, and that pass just behind Zach. Blake wanted to set up his line mate and captain for a hat trick opportunity. Hoffer tried to get it to Freemuth again, but that wouldn't work. 12 seconds to go in the period. Hoffer up by McCauley. Over to Tutsius left side. Shoots! That one just goes wide of the net to the left. McCauley takes a shot with time winding down. That one stopped, and the horn sounds. The Titans finish off 2 periods with 4 goals and 40 shots. They lead 4-1 after 34 minutes of game time. And the teams will make their way to the locker rooms, have a breather, while the Zamboni will clean the ice. And our crew will take a breather as well here on the South Hockey Network. After 2 periods of play, Zach Freemuth with a couple of goals, Pierce Davidson and Blake Hoffer with the others. And the Titans lead Jesuit Dallas Rangers 4-1. We'll see in about 9-10 minutes or so for the thrilling conclusion of this one live from Mount Prospect, Illinois. Welcome back to the South Hockey Network, everybody, live from Mount Prospect Ice Arena here in the northern suburbs of Chicago. It's the Glenbrook South Titans from just down the street going up against the Jesuit Dallas Rangers. About a 14-hour and 15-minute drive, according to a quick Google Maps search. Quite the trek here for this team. Not sure if they flew or took a bus. I would imagine a bus up here to Chicago for the weekend for the SHL Showcase. 4 games for each of the 8 SHL playoff teams against different teams from out of state. GBS, this is the first of 4 games of the weekend. They'll have a doubleheader tomorrow with an 8:10 a.m. start. And then a 1:50 p.m. start. Medina from Ohio and Cathedral Prep from Pennsylvania will be the opponents there. And then Sunday morning we'll close out the weekend of hockey with a 9:50 a.m. start against North Broward Prep out of Florida. But business still to be taken care of here. The Titans in a good spot, dominating this game against the Rangers, leading 4-1. Shots on goal favor the Titans 40-15 through 2 periods of play. GBS goals scored by Davidson, Freemuth, Hoffer, and Freemuth again. So he's on hat trick watch. And we'll get going with 17 fresh minutes on the clock. The referees have returned to the playing surface. Dylan Ward on the call with you here this afternoon, as I will be all weekend long. Gerard Boris on the camera. Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner of your screen. And we'll revert back to our first period shooting side, so the Titans will go from left to right, the Rangers from right to left. And the third period on the South Hockey Network is brought to you by PW Jet. Rangers pull back the opening faceoff to begin the third and final period of the game. Again, just 3-period games here at this showcase. No overtime or shootout. Games will end in a tie if the score is even after 3, but the Titans would really like to come out of this one with a win. But here's a quick chance by Reynolds, and the save is made by Kamens. Max Reynolds, the freshman, scored the only goal of the game for the Rangers to this point. Here's Marty McCauley. Got it to Freemuth. Touch pass, Blake Hoffer. Back for Freemuth. Titans are offsides. They'll avoid the puck to keep the play alive and tag up. Now Nick Ventura comes back into the zone after doing so. Got it to Hoffer. He shoots that one off the side of the net. Maybe missed the net. And it goes off the end boards. No icing here. Vanderplug will pick it up, put on the brakes behind the net. And a glossy, fresh sheet of ice, freshly Zamboni. Backhanded out to neutral ice, and the Rangers can't get it ahead. Taken away, now here come the Rangers with a shot. And that one turned away by the right pads of Kamens. Now down in the corner, centering pass, and that one just didn't connect with Fino. Now the Titans get it out. Cesario picks it up neutral ice. Over the line left side. Drops it off Will Stevens. Now down to the corner. A man taken down. And the Rangers out to neutral ice. 2 minutes gone in the final period of the game. Miscue here, and a whistle as the net comes off its posts here in the Titans territory. 14:53 to go, third period. Titans lead 4-1 against the Jesuit Dallas Rangers. Texas, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Florida, the home states of the 4 teams the Titans will face off against this weekend in that order. Neutral zone face-off pulled back by the Black Sweaters. Arrow picks it up, neutral ice. Weller now to Sokol. Sokol slides it over. Here's Benji Pajurski. Sokol gets it back. Takes a shot. That one tipped behind the goal line. Aiden Weller. Pajurski up to Sokol. Now down to Marty McCauley. High slot takes a quick release wrister. That one goes into the glove, stopping the clock with 14:11 to go in the third period. The Titans' 41st shot on goal. Again, their season high shots on goal in a game, 45. Close to hitting that mark against one of the 4 Texas state champions from last year. Squeaky clean game of hockey according to the referees. No penalty minutes on either side through 2 periods. Blake Hoffer threw it to the net area, and that missed the net. I'm not sure if he was looking for a tip by Freemuth, but either way, Chevy will come over the line. Can't get around a couple of Titan defenders. Glenbrook South gets it out to neutral ice. Here's McCauley ahead, Zach Freemuth into the zone. Centers it, McCauley takes a shot, blockered away. Rebound sitting there in the slot. Ventura out of midair. Couldn't get that one by as another save was made by Saratochev. DeChevy over the line. That looked close to offsides on the near side, but will play on. The shot padded away by Kamens. Now Hoffer ahead, Zach Freemuth. Freemuth pokes it ahead, looking to get the puck to Nick Ventura. He could not. Stevens hops back up to the bench to avoid a too many men call. And Zach Freemuth will be the man he replaces. Vanderplug, nice dangle, and he'll dump the puck down. Tutsius to the near side, Vanderplug. Now to Kulikowski, but that one past his stick. And Boich will get it to the far side. Now the Rangers have some numbers here as they enter the zone. The Titans D strips the puck out of their possession. They can't even get a shot attempt. Stevens over through the neutral zone. Cesario will dump it down. Nothing on the board here in period number 3. Titans led 2-0 after the first. Scored twice in the second period and allowed one. And that's where we stand. Adam Sokol looks to get the first goal of the third, but a nice block there, and laboring is Bodich. Now sent all the way down by the Rangers. That's an icing. How about this insider knowledge? Liam Plotke, very active in our chat. We appreciate that. Boys flew in a 6 o'clock departure and a 4 a.m. wake up this morning. So they woke up at 4 a.m. in their homes down in Texas and took off on a plane at 6 a.m. and now they're here playing a 1:20 start. So probably a little bit fatigued. And a nice save here by Kamens to keep it a 4-1 game. 4 games for every of the 16 teams participating in this showcase this weekend. 8 Illinois teams and 8 out-of-state teams from 7 different states. I believe there are 2 Colorado teams, but every other team is unique to its state. This is the only Texas team here. Ventura centers it, couldn't find Hoffer there. Now out to the neutral zone, Nick Ventura. Slaps it in. Freemuth finds it, left corner, centers it. Nobody home as it deflects to the possession of the Rangers. Saratochev out of his net to tip it ahead. And out to the neutral zone they come again. Sort of a quiet third period so far. Not just because there hasn't been any goals, but the flow of the game was really nice in the first 2 periods. Seems like it's sort of slowed down here. Momentum lost on both sides. Weller takes a shot, save made. Ventura on the rebound, shoots, and the save is made again. Now Freemuth trying to stuff it in, and they score! The Titans get their 5th. And it's Zach Freemuth's 3rd of the game. Call it a hat trick for the captain. His 3rd of the season. And the Titans are up by 4. Not much of a celebration. Strictly business from number 81 in black. And some fist bumps from the Glenbrook South coaches after that one. What a start he's had to the season. Scored at least 1 point in every game he's played this season. Only missed 1 game so far, this being the Titans' 15th of the season, in or out of the SHL. And in several instances, he has multiple points in games. I know that for the first 3 games of the regular season, he had multi-goal games in each of those. Now Will Stevens centers it, Kulikowski, and tips that one wide. Ahead through neutral ice, catching up to the puck is Segru, being pressured and slammed into the boards by McCauley down in the corner. 9:20 to go in the 3rd period. Titans up 5-1. A hat trick by Freemuth, Davidson and Hoffer with the others. Stevens can't pull the puck ahead. Here come the Rangers, but poke back down into the Rangers zone. A dangle here. Here comes Brian, stripped away from his possession, and now Adam Sokol brings it into the zone. Surma down to the corner, Davidson chasing after it with a goal already in this one. Can't gain possession of the puck, and the Rangers will clear it out to neutral ice. Adam Sokol into the zone, centers it. Frank Surma down to Davidson. Pierce Davidson catches up to the puck. Now to Surma, tipped out of the zone. Titans will have to chase back after it. And Adam Sokol will get it back out of the zone. Ahead to Pierce Davidson. Played off the far boards and out. Chasing after the puck, looking to catch the Titans there was DeChevy, but he couldn't get an opportunity. Now Sokol giving up. Sokol gets it back. Taken back away by the Rangers. DeChevy gets around Vanderplug. His stick goes flying, so he'll just use his skates to pin the puck up against the boards near the Titan bench. And eventually Glenbrook South gets it back out to neutral ice. Giving up here, Thomas Fino. Down into the Titan zone, but Vanderplug will grab it. A shot is blocked by the stick of McCauley. And he goes to the far side, Zach Freemuth. Titans bring it up ahead. Back down into the zone. McCauley looking for Freemuth with a long pass, but that missed his man. And it will be an icing. Titans just 5 shots on goal here in the third period. 7:07 to go in this one. GBS leading 5-1. Only one other game underway. Norwich Free Academy from Connecticut up against GBN. They're about halfway through the first period, scoreless. Over at the North Rink here in this facility. We're on the center rink. Kulikowski and tipped on net by Cesario, and the save is made by Saratochev. And the net comes off its moorings. That'll stop play. 6:51 to go in the third. Game 1 of 4 this weekend here in the SHL Showcase. Not a tournament, just 4 games against teams from out of state for the Titans. All the out-of-state teams participating here will play 4 Illinois teams. Every game of this tournament will be Illinois versus the rest of the country. So there will not be a champion, so to speak, officially, at least no championship game. Maybe you could use some tiebreakers to figure out who had the best record of the weekend in their 4 games. But again, that's not an official champion of the weekend. Will Stevens spins, centers it, Kulikowski, and it's swiped away, cleared out, icing against the Rangers. And an attacking zone faceoff coming for the Titans with 6:10 to go in the third period. A doubleheader tomorrow for the Titans, as I mentioned earlier. An 8:10 a.m. start against Medina from Ohio, and then a 1:50 p.m. start against Cathedral Prep of Pennsylvania. Those are central game times, by the way, of course. And the face-off is taken by the Rangers. This one into the Rangers bench. Of course, our crew will be here all weekend long, covering all 4 of those games. Myself, Dylan Ward, here with you on the call. Gerard Boris on the camera. Brad Cesario on scoreboard duties. Looking forward to a fun weekend against some good competition. Again, this team that the Titans are playing right now, we're one of 4 different state champions in Texas. And they were actually ranked 7th overall in the nation by the end of the season. Must have had a lot of roster turnover because they have quite a different record so far on the season. A 5-6-0 start down in Texas. And GBS dominating them. They've got a chance for another. Surma with a shot, and the net comes off its post. And 2 Rangers collide to stop the clock. Titans 1 goal away from making it a running clock situation. Of course, it's relatively standard, but just in case it varies state to state here in Illinois, any 5-goal differential in the third period will be a running clock unless the deficit is cut back down to 4. This touches a stick on the Ranger bench. .5:15 to go, third period. 5-1 Titans. Zach Freemuth with a hat trick. Pierce Davidson and Blake Hoffer with a goal apiece. The Lone Ranger goal was scored by freshman Max Reynolds. This one sent down into the zone. Eason, and the Titans clear it out. Zach Freemuth leading another odd man rush for Glenbrook South. Blake Hoffer back to Freemuth, he scores! It's a 4-goal game for the captain, and he makes it 6-1. Beautiful pass from the sophomore Blake Hoffer, and Zach Freemuth as cool as a cucumber after that. Some of his line mates there were looking to selly with him a little bit, and Zach will tell Blake Hoffer to lead the handshake line on the great pass. And it's his first career 4-goal effort for the captain, Zach Freemuth. And that clock will begin to run at the puck drop here. 6-1, Glenbrook South. So the Titans, well, actually just Zach Freemuth has scored 2 goals on the team's 6 shots of this third period. A man taken down, no penalty called. We've still remained without a penalty called in this game. Looks like a pretty clear trip to me, but we'll continue on. Up high it goes, Tutsius. Blake Hoffer, Nick Ventura, backhander pass, Freemuth looking for 5, and that one's padded away. Aiden Weller down below the line, and this one's cleared up into the protected netting. And they did stop the clock. It should be a running clock. And yeah, there it goes. 6-1, the 5-goal differential. (47-22), the shots on goal in favor of Glenbrook South. And you know, these games are always interesting when you play a team from out of state because you just don't know what the competition will look like. You can look up stats all you want, but you never know the level of the division or whatnot. But it really seemed like it was going to be a long afternoon early on in this game as Dallas was just dominating the first few minutes of this game, if you remember, all the way back to the early portion of the first period. And ever since, it has been all Glenbrook South. Game has got a little bit more even here in the third period, but the goals don't tell that story. Saratochev will put a glove on it. That clock keeps ticking here. 2:40 and counting here in the third. Centering pass, up high it goes. Mulvey, Vanderplug whiffed on a shot. Hubble will grab it and get it out to neutral ice. Centering pass, quick shot, good blocker save with the right arm by Kamens. 2 minutes to go on the running clock. What a couple of dangles here by DeChevy, but can't get a look at the net. And the Titans will take the puck back. Now to the neutral zone. Tipped into the Titan bench. And out of play. Tutsius really caught that one in a bad spot. You can see him laboring. But he'll actually come out and play the next shift. Well, to everyone from Dallas supporting the Rangers, we thank you so much for finding us on YouTube and tuning in. And we wish your team the absolute best of luck for the rest of the weekend. And hey, well, every other game you'll be playing are the Titans' rivals, so we really will be rooting for you for the rest of the weekend. But not here today. Glenbrook South looks to come away with a victory here in just 40 more seconds here in game number 1 of the SHL Showcase. Here's a giveaway shot, and that one just missed the net. Good opportunity for the Rangers, but couldn't bury one late. Is a 7th in the card tonight. Hoffer, what a move, backhander, and a save made by Saratochev. And that should be it. Just 10 on the clock, and they're not going to drop the puck. This game's over. And the Glenbrook South Titans, thanks to a 4-goal effort by Freemuth and a 23-save performance by Eli Kamens, come away with a 6-1 victory here on this Friday afternoon in Mount Prospect over a top team in the state of Texas. An impressive victory for Glenbrook South, and a muted celebration as they get ready for the handshake line, and they get ready to go right back at it tomorrow morning at 8:10 a.m. against Medina out of Ohio. We thank everyone for tuning into the broadcast. One more time, the final score: Glenbrook South 6 and Jesuit Dallas Rangers 1. 4 goals for Freemuth, 1 for Davidson, and 1 for Hoffer. The lone goal by Jesuit Dallas, scored by Max Reynolds, and 23 saves for Eli Kamens. We thank you from all of our crew, our 3-man crew here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Brad Cesario on scoreboard duty in the top left corner of your screen. Gerard Boris on camera and broadcasting duties. And of course, my name here on the call is Dylan Ward. We will see you tomorrow morning, 8:10 a.m. Central start against Medina. Get up with a cup of coffee and turn on the game. We'll see you then.